time work toward, as you're singing, be more aware. The quieter your breath is, the more relaxed it is, the more open it is, the warmer it is, the more just kind of free of all that stuff, all that effort, all that effect it is.
So when you breathe,
yep.
like if you focus on
this
motion
this
rather
expand,
than this
exactly.
motion,
Don't
like
think
this
about
just happens.
It's not exactly. So if it's just the best analogy I have is like the big 2-liter Coke bottle. You squeeze it empty, and then when you let it go, the air just goes in. It's not sucking air in from the top. There's no battery. There's no vacuum. It just, as it gets bigger, there's more empty space, and the air will fill. If you expand your lungs, the air will go in. Most of us are used to kind of sucking from the lips or sucking from the nose, like that kind of feel, engaging the throat, engaging the mouth. You don't need that. If you can independently expand your lungs without thinking about the air at all, the air will just come in. And it's silent, and it's warm, and it's beautiful, and it's relaxed, and it frees everything up. And the larynx drops, and the tension releases, and everything's better, as opposed to, and now jaw's tight, throat's tight, less air capacity because I'm forcing it in, and my kind of throat, my chest is tight there too.
I feel like I'm engaging my core a lot.
You are. Okay. Yeah, no, you're definitely doing like you're doing it. It's I think the challenge is one of the things I talk about with a lot of my singers, the paradox of singing, that you, in almost every other activity, you are either tightening up your body or relaxing your body. So like if you're going out and like stretching, or if you're getting a massage, like you're trying to like relax everything. If you're playing football, if you're lifting weights, if you're swinging a baseball bat, you're like tightening up a lot of stuff. When you sing, you have to free and relax everything shoulders and above, and then engage fully right here. So what you're gonna find is you're gonna ping pong between too much tension here, correct amount of engagement here, and then relaxation and freedom here, too loose down here. And then you're gonna keep bouncing between the two until you find that healthy medium where you can engage this, but keep this relaxed. And that's really hard. So if we're standing together, if you don't hurt yourself, but if you tighten up your shoulders a little bit, and then try to wiggle your fingers, you'll notice that they're pretty robotic and like straight. If you loosen everything up, you can move your fingers a lot more fluidly, right? So that if you tighten up your shoulders and try to move your fingers in a relaxed way, it's really hard, right?
Yeah.
And then if you try to move your fingers in a very tight way but keep your shoulders relaxed and loose, that's hard, right? Because there's a thing
it's a little easier than the other.
Little easier. There's a thing they use in lifting called sympathetic activation. So when you're bench pressing, you're supposed to like grip with your full fist as hard as you can, because that full activation of these muscles engages these muscles, which engages these muscles, and you get a little bit stronger of a final push. Mm-hmm. So the problem is, as you're engaging this, it's gonna make this a little bit more tight, it's gonna make this a little bit more tight, and that'll creep up there. Because they're so far away, the core and the throat have some distance, you can engage this and keep this free, but just in general, you're gonna be fighting that battle constantly, and eventually you'll find that kind of medium place, like when you're on the bike and you're not falling to either side, and you're just balancing down the middle. You'll find that place where you've got enough engagement here and enough freedom here, and you're not fighting between the two. But for now, basically every time that you open up and relax and warm up your breath, you're probably gonna feel like you're not getting as much of your core, and then you try to turn on your core more, and then your throat will tighten up again, and that'll just keep going back and forth for a while. It'll take a month or two to work that out of your system, so just let it go. It's all good.